Pickled red onions, the absolutely perfect accompaniment to go with Cochinita Pibil, that really savory pork dish from the Yucatan Peninsula. Very easy to make. I have sliced 2 red onions. Come on around with me and I'm going to show you the next step, which is to put hot tap water. Now, I hope you have really hot tap water like I do in my house, because if you don't, you might want to actually bring this not quite to the boil, but a little bit underneath it. I have very hot tap water, so I'm going to cover these with the hot tap water and just let them sit for about 30 minutes. What that does is to take the power out of the onion, so it's that step called desflemando in Spanish, but it also changes their texture just a little bit. At the end of 30 minutes, I'm going to drain them. All of that hot tap water comes off. You want to get a lot of it off, okay? Don't leave any at the bottom. And then I'm going to put on some lime juice. This is fresh squeezed lime juice. And we will need, so you need a fair amount of it, we need enough to cover the onions, just barely cover them. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to put 1 teaspoon, a measured amount of salt in this. I'm going to mix it in with my hands because that's the most efficient way to get it in here. And then I can pack these onions back down like that into the bowl, covering them all with the lime juice. Set these aside for about 6 hours or so for the pickling to happen. And I'll meet you back here when that's ready. Look at those beauties. Now, I put these into the refrigerator because these are lime pickled, not vinegar pickled. I usually would pack them into a storage container and then they'll last for a couple of weeks. But because they're lime pickled, these are not going to last as long as the vinegar version, but they're more delicious.